Hi there, everybody. Bowie and I are here, and today we are going to make a fabulous cheese sauce that we use on mac and cheese. We sometimes use it just as like a nacho cheese. It's really quite versatile. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get all of our ingredients ready. So we're gonna get a big sweet potato. Bowie, what's coming next?
Normal potatoes.
Regular russet, any sort of white potato.
Onion.
One onion. You can use yellow onion, you can use red onion. We've got a yellow onion that we've got here. And then a couple carrots.
Which are my favorite.
His favorite. They also add a nice color to there. Also with your sweet potato, it's preferred that you have an orange center, but if you've got, a white sweet potato, it'll all work the same. You just have to think about the coloring at the end product. Mm-hmm. So this one, we're really going for like that Kraft macaroni and cheese look. Almost that neon orange, comforty. We've got some garlic. We've got some roasted garlic seasoning. Pepper, salt, nutritional yeast. And then typically I would roast a jalapeno. We do not have a jalapeno in the house. So today I'm going to try pre-sliced pickled jalapeno and see if I can get some of that flavor to come out of there. So first thing we're gonna do is we are going to chop up our main ingredients. We're gonna peel the sweet potato, we're gonna peel the regular potatoes, we're gonna peel the carrots, and we are going to peel the onion. We're gonna dice everything up. You wanna keep it kind of the same size because we are going to boil this to soften it all up, so that when we put it in our blender, it blends up really nicely. So we will be back in a minute. We're gonna cut this all up and we'll be right back. All right, we have finished chopping all of our vegetables. We also got a white sweet potato, so we're gonna rely on the carrot to kind of make it the color we want. And we may add a little turmeric then once we're blending to really make the color pop. But right now, we've got everything chopped. We're gonna fill this with water and we are going to boil it until everything in here is soft fork pokeable. Just because then when you blend it, it'll become really liquidy and good. In here, we've got the carrot, onion, garlic, sweet potato, and regular potato. And now we're gonna throw this on the stove and boil it till it's soft. Okay, here's something new that we're trying. So, we have been peeling all of our potatoes, carrots, beets, after seeing something about a no waste option. And basically what we're doing now is we've got the carrot, the sweet potato, and the potato peels, and we are going to
peels. They're
clean. Make sure you clean your peels.
Yeah.
And so we are going to bake this at
400
for
until they're crispy. Move them around a couple times. That's good. That's good.
And you will end up with a potato skin, carrot skin, crispy little snack that is quite delicious. But again, we just figured this out and started doing it after seeing it posted online. And we've done it, this will be the second time. They are super good.
Yeah.
Yum! All right, so as I mentioned earlier, I would normally take a whole jalapeno and cut it in half, take the seeds and the ribs out, and then I would just throw that into a pan and really get it going. What I didn't have was a whole jalapeno, so we are using pickled jalapeno slices today.
You did have them, but they were rotten.
Well, yes, we had some, but they were rotten, so we were not using them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we felt. So what we've got now is pickled jalapeno, and we are just kind of cooking them up to see what happens. All right, I'm back. So right now we are just waiting for our veg to boil and really get soft. It's really more of a waiting game at this time. And yes, my helper has come back. What's the report from the other wing?
Oh no.
Oh, now you're going to be shy? You come in here all boisterous. You come marching in here like, hey! And now you're going to be like, I don't have anything to say to the camera. What are you going to tell people?
I don't know.
You don't know? You have nothing to tell people. All right, so our peels are coming out of the 400-degree oven. I have got our potato, carrot, and onion out of the pan, so I am going to strain these right now. And here is another little tip. Something we try to do is we are going to catch this water in another pot so that we can boil our pasta in it, because it's just really good. It's basically going to be like a very diluted vegetable stock at this point, because we've just been cooking our potatoes and carrots in there, and now we have water for our pasta, and we're gonna making a mac and cheese out of this for our lunch today. So that's the next step. We will be right back with you as we start to blend everything together.
Bye. I love to blend. Hi, people.
All right. Oh, it's kind of a cool smoke effect. So as we're coming back now, we have our potatoes, carrots, onion, and some garlic cloves in there. We're going to start by putting that in the blender, and then we're going to get our seasoning, our nutritional yeast, and start to blend everything up and make our cheese sauce. Very important. Jamie made us a cold brew coffee overnight, and it mixes very well with chocolate, almond milk, and a little bit of Jameson's new cold brew. I don't know if Jameson is ever going to see this, but your cold brew whiskey is delicious. So we're going to load up our blender. Just get everything in there.
We do a good blend because they're still chunky vegetables.
And this is going to be more than we need for our mac and cheese, but we like to have the extra on hand for nachos or another cheese dip.
Or just anything.
Yes. So we're gonna hit it with a quick mix with no liquid, and we're gonna add maybe a third cup of oil, which would be the maximum I would add. Typically we end up much less than that.
Dad, can I pour in this stuff?
Yeah.
With...
All right, start us up.
Okay, which one?
Let's go 4.
Okay.
All right, so let's add some oil over the top.
Okay.
Just enough to get us in there.
It's really getting the bottom.
Yep.
Now what do we add?
So we're gonna hit some dry ingredients in there now, and we're gonna add some more water liquid.
Okay.
So
Like lemon LaCroix?
No, we are not adding your lemon LaCroix. We don't need a fizzy bubbly.
Do you need a fizzy bubbly tea lemon?
So here I have our pickled jalapenos that I have put a nice char on, if you can see that. I also put a little more of the liquid from the jar in there. We like things a little spicy in this house, so we're gonna see how that works.
But it doesn't turn out spicy at all of it, really.
It really doesn't. So another thing I am going to do is I am going to grab some of that pasta water that we reserved from cooking the vegetables in, and I'm going to hit us with a cup of that right off the top. And that'll
give it a bit more stuff.
Give us a good base to get this blended.
4?
Yeah, let's go 4.
Oh, it really goes sideways around the door.
There we go. All right, that gets us going.
Now we're gonna add some of this stuff.
Yes. So what is some of that stuff, Bowie?
Salt.
We got some salt. What's this one?
It's roasted, basically garlic.
Yes, it's a roasted garlic powder. So we have 4 cloves of regular garlic in here, and then just for the extra, we throw in a little bit of roasted garlic. It's a great seasoning that we found in Chicago at Savory Spice up in Lincoln Square, and there just happens to be one here in Portland, so that definitely helped out. So that is our garlic, our pepper, our salt, and really it's seasoned to taste. And now we're going to do 1/3 cup of nutritional yeast. And then we're really just going to kind of push that down and mix it in, and then we're going to put a little more. We had salt in this mixture. So we may add more based on the taste, but I'm going to throw in a little more liquid to make sure that we are...
Yeah. It looks pretty cheesy to me. Just so you know, potatoes can make a lot of really good cheeses. They can make like soft and like gooey cheeses, and they can make runny cheeses or thick cheeses. They're really good for texturing your cheeses.
That's a great note, Sadie. All right, Sadie, will you hit us with a mix this time?
Yeah.
Let's go 4.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
That's like a pretty good sauce.
So we've got that all incorporated. It's a little, again, because of the white sweet potatoes, it's a little milder in color than we would normally have.
Yes.
What do we think? Do we want to add a little turmeric to brighten it up?
Yes, sure, please. Yes. Can I put that in?
Yeah,
Let's see.
just a dash.
A dash, okay.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe a dash is like.
There we go.
That's
a
a
good
lot
dash.
of turmeric.
That's a little more than a dash, but
Yeah.
that'll be good for us. We're gonna
Do
mix
at
that
least,
in.
That'd be at least like a spoonful.
A spoonful. If
Yeah.
you want the coloring added, then a spoonful.
Maybe like a spoonful and a half if you want. Like,
Look at it's
like
a butterfly.
Orange, but like you want it also to look cheesy. So
Yeah.
you don't really want it to make it look like
Meh.
orange.
Meh.
Well,
Meh.
if you happen to use white potatoes, then it's kind of good, cause it'll give it that cheesy look. Cause most orange cheeses are orangey white. Add a bit
Alright.
more liquid.
A little bit
there.
more of that water we saved for our pasta earlier.
There's some on the side.
Hmm.
Who cares?
All right, hit us.
4.
Yep.
I'm back! Your blender can
All right. So this is going to blend up really nicely, and you just want to work to the consistency that you want. All right, so we have blended up our sauce. We're now going to try it and see if it needs anything else. Ooh, that pickled jalapeno flavor comes through, brings a nice heat to it. I think we are going to be good on our salt level, although it's kind of on the border. It could use it, it could not. We typically err on the less salty side depending on how the mix is going. So now, one of my favorite things is to transfer it into a jar because this does make more than you will use in your recipe. And that consistency right there, that makes a wonderful liquid gold cheese sauce.
I try some?
Of course.
Sure. Now that we've gotten our cheese sauce made, I'm gonna need to taste it. Okay, so make sure that you blow on it because sometimes it can get really hot.
Dad.
It's pretty good. The taste, it tastes like a cheese that you would get at a store, but like it tastes good. Like it tastes like a mild carrot mixed with some of that potato that we put in.
And how was the jalapeno? Using the pickled jalapeno.
Pickled jalapeno. We don't normally put in pickled jalapeno, but the pickled jalapeno gave it like a mild spice. It was a pretty controlled spice, so it was really good.
All right, so here are our crispy potato carrot skins, and we have the official taste going on now.
They're good.
Did you hear that crunch? That was me enjoying my taster.
I've already tasted them.
For mine was so good because like most of the potato ones, they have some of the soft potato inside them, so it gives like a soft touch.
All right, so now our pasta is done. For lunch today, we are using this red lentil penne, or rotini. Holds up really nicely. You know, we've found over the years trying the different kinds of pastas that we have not had luck with rice noodles, but the red lentil pasta is something new for us that we've been trying. We really like the chickpea pasta, or just a regular whole wheat, but we had this, so this is what we're cooking up.
Yeah, he's right.
This is what we're cooking up for our lunch today. I'll show you how creamy this is looking with our cheese sauce. Like, look at that in there. And, you know, we still have a little bit in here, so we're going to really sauce it up. And then, don't forget, we also saved that other jar of it at the beginning of the process. So we've got another either nachos, again, another mac and cheese, another sauce for whatever we want, but it comes out and it was a sweet potato, a couple russet potatoes, 4 carrots, an onion, some cloves garlic, and some seasoning. And that's gonna be at least 2 meals for us, but also it's super delicious. And again, it looks like mac and cheese. It tastes like mac and cheese to us. And that's it. The other part of our lunch today is going to be this wonderful kale salad that Jamie made up.
I helped make the dressing.
Tell everybody what's in the dressing.
In the dressing there is salt and pepper.
Dijon mustard.
Dijon
agave.
mustard and agave. And then there was some kind of seasoning.
Garlic. We
Garlic.
put fresh garlic in there.
We put some
Red wine vinegar.
yeah,
Olive
and then we
oil.
put some olive oil, and then we put some scallions.
Olives and
Yeah,
kale.
olives
And then
and
some
kale.
of the vegan parm that Justin
Yeah.
made yesterday.
Pretty good.
All right, well, there you have it. And now we got to go eat.
I might do some how-to videos later.